Young and the Restless spoilers for November 10 through 14, 2025 expose Nick Newman enraged and Holden Novak spilling some secrets. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week, and then we're going to dive into what's ahead next week. Young and Restless spoilers, Claire heads home with new info. So on Wednesday, November 5th, we have Claire Grace Newman packing up and telling Holden that she is going to head back to Genoa City. And he wants to be honest with Claire about his past and about this big secret he's been keeping related to Audra Charles. So Holden tells her that he met Audra when he was bartending at Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, and Mitch Bacall's club, The Shadow Room. And we're going to get some flashbacks of some of this. Audra was a regular, and she came in with this kind of a creepy guy who got handsy, and Holden saw Audra steal the guy's wallet. And then she asked Holden to lie and say that he found the wallet at the bar when the guy shows up the next day looking for it. This dude's freaking out because a $500,000 check that was made out to cash was in it, which means anybody who signs it can cash it. The guy was saying that Audra and Holden stole it. Young and Restless spoilers, Holden pass with Audra revealed. But Mitch defended Holden, and he promised the guy that Audra would pay. But by then, she had up and left LA. So Holden was quite stunned to see her in Genoa City, is what he tells Claire. Holden assumes that Audra was able to cash the check. And then she later sent him $100,000 with a thank you note, basically to buy his silence. And Holden says that's when Audra moved to London and she changed her last name from Cortez to Charles. She met Noah Newman there, if you remember. So Claire wants to find the guy that Audra stole from, but Holden says if she pushes on that he will also be implicated. So looks like she isn't going to find the guy and say where Audra is on Young and the Restless. Detective Burrow investigates Noah's mysterious crash on YNR. Detective Burrow, who seems to be either a very fake or very shoddy detective, comes to see Mitch and says things didn't work out as they planned. And then Burrows asks, what's the new plan? But Mitch quiets the guy down as Sienna enters and tells her that Detective Burrow is looking into Noah's accident. And Sienna says other people have been asking about Noah as well. So Burrow starts asking her about the night of Noah's accident and about his parents showing up. And Sienna says that Noah paid his check and he left. That's the last time she saw him. She says she called his phone for an update, but Nick answered. But Mitch and Burrow both want to know why Sienna was calling Noah. And then Sienna kind of sidesteps the question. And when she was grilled about her whereabouts, she asks if Burrow is accusing her of being involved in Noah's accident. Now, Burrow claims he's just trying to find out what happened that night, but it's all very sketchy. Noah awakens with amnesia as Nick vows revenge on Young and the Restless. So Noah is awake from his coma, ready for the bandages to come off, when Nick shows up and says the small scars that he will have from this are just going to make him look tougher. Noah wants to know what happened because he can't remember a thing. Nick says it was a single-car accident and he's been in an induced coma for a few days. Nikki Newman and Victoria Newman are up at the hospital as well. The doctor says they need to do another, I think, CT scan or MRI, and that comes when Sharon's asking about Noah's memory lapse. The doctor says the memory lapse is normal and his memory should come back. Nick tells Sharon Newman he's going to go confront Matt Clark, who she wonders may have caused Noah's accident. So Nick thinks that Matt was using Nick to get to them. And he's going to ask Victor Newman to send some security, but without mentioning Matt's name yet, so Victor doesn't go off the rails. Nick plans to go find Matt and threaten him. And Sharon says, go, go.